Welcome back everybody to another episode of Check This Out. Are you doing well? I sincerely hope you are. On this installment we will be cooking along with our favorite train wreck of a cook, Kay, from the Kay's Cooking Channel. And what, you may ask, does Kay have in store for us today? Oh, a real treat, folks, a real treat. Cloud eggs. Cloud eggs, ladies and gentlemen, or as Kay calls them, clouded eggs. Cloud eggs are the social media sensation that have taken the internet and indeed the world by storm. These eggs are fluffy little pillows of baked meringue goodness with a barely set egg yolk center. They are made to represent a beautiful little morning sun peeking through the clouds to make your morning special. And I'm sure that's just what Kay is going to give us. This recipe is simple, easy, and only requires one ingredient, eggs. So let's turn this thing over to Kay and see how she makes this beautiful morning treat. And then give it a shot ourselves and see how we do.
Hi people, I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be doing clouded eggs. Right, as you can see, I've got 2 bowls.
Hold it. 15 seconds into the video and already wrong. Unless I'm mistaken, cloud eggs are made with a meringue. You never use a plastic bowl on meringue. You want to make sure that you don't have a chance of getting any type of oil into your meringue or it will collapse. And plastic bowls are porous and they are notorious for holding oil in the pores. Never ever use plastic. Copper is the best, but stainless steel, as long as it's very clean, fantastic. Okay, 15 seconds, first mistake. Let's see what happens next.
Break that. Yes, I've started using a knife because I'm not very good at breaking eggs. Watch this go. Oh, that's great. Now we're going to put that.
Well, congratulations, Kay.
Going to
You was able to crack an egg.
Open the eggshell.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh. And put the eggshell, let the egg yolk, egg white drip through. And then I'm going to put the egg yolk, oh, it's still got a bit of white to it, in there.
Hold it again, hold it. Listen, look at how meticulous she was in trying to get the egg whites in there. And then she just throws the yolk into the other bowl. From what I've seen of these eggs, they have a runny yolk in the center. It's supposed to be looking like the sun coming through the clouds. Not, how's she going to do that with broken egg yolks? Well, she's Kay, so let's see how she does it.
And I'm going to put a little bit of parsley.
Parsley, hold on. Woman, you're killing me. Why are you putting parsley? Every time people tell her she's supposed to be seasoning her food, so everything is parsley now. Why are you putting parsley in meringue? I mean, especially dry parsley. What's the point? And look right there in the bowl. We've got egg yolk in there. Egg yolk is oil. So now we've got crappy plastic bowls that probably have oil residue in them. And then we have egg yolk, which is nothing but fat. I don't know how she's going to get a meringue out of this, but let's see how she does.
And the egg whites, and I'm going to put my mixer on and mix it.
Holy crap! I would say those beaters have seen better days. I think it looks like something that my grandmother used like in 1964.
Right, I'm doing a spray. And what I'm going to do is, it says to make them into a nest. No, I can't make them into a nest.
Now hang on just
You
a
have to
second.
make
I can
a
just
hole
about
in-
bet you that this was a second attempt at those egg whites. Because in a plastic bowl and with that much egg yolk sitting in those egg whites, I don't know how she got a meringue out of them. But I can bet you that during baking, they won't set up. Let's find out.
Then I shall do that later. That's what I meant to get hold of first. I've got a hole in that. Right, I'm just filling this one because this has got a more of a dent
Hold
in it.
on.
So I'm going to put
Those
another
are
one
supposed to
in.
be whole egg yolks in there, like I mentioned
I know the other
before.
ones are going to run all over.
This isn't going to work. How are you supposed to have a nice runny center to that
There we are.
when you're putting scrambled eggs in the center of it?
But as I told you, the eggs wasn't
What?
open or getting that
What
was
the
turned
hell
out.
is that? It looks like the dog had an oopsie on her baking sheet. Now listen, I've seen cloud eggs before, all over the place. They look like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. They don't look like that. Oh, let's finish this
Right, if
up.
you wanted to know how long it went in the oven, it was only 10 minutes. So now the taste test, I've got a wrong size spoon here. And it's just like an egg, but they are nice.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can give Kay a run for her money in doing some cloud eggs. First thing we want to do is, well, as she did, separate the eggs. I'm just going to do 3 of them. Okay, get the egg whites into the bowl. And unlike Kay, we're not going to throw our egg yolks into the bowl. I think part of the problem was you're supposed to have a whole runny yolk. Next, egg number 2. All right, gently, Kay. There we go, number 2. And number 3. That looks pretty good. Now, next thing we want to do is take a nice healthy pinch of salt and put in those egg whites, because there's nothing more bland than an egg white without salt. Now we're going to beat them here till we get stiff peaks. There we go. That looks like it's standing up there pretty good on its own. Let's go ahead and get these onto a greased baking tray. Got a little bit of cooking spray on there on top of a silpat. We also have our oven preheated to about 350 degrees. Now we want to take our egg whites, take a nice big spoonful of them. And make our little clouds. That one looks pretty good. Now what you want to do is make a nice little indentation in the center of each one of these. Keep the sides closed up. I think that's where Kay had a problem, but also she used broken egg yolks. Okay, there we go. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, let's make this one look a little more cloud-like. Close up these sides a little bit so it holds that egg nicely. And the third one, kind of get him together there a little bit. Make our well in the center. Close up the sides. We don't want any escaping, but they shouldn't once they set up. There we go. I think that'll do it. Okay, now we're going to put them into our 350-degree oven for about 6 minutes, just until the egg whites set and no longer look wet or shiny, and maybe just a little bit of brown starting on them. Okay, there we have them. We're just starting to brown up around the edges a little bit. Everything feels like it's pretty set, feels like it's dry, nothing real shiny left on it. So now let's grab our eggs. And here's where I think Kay may have had a little bit of a problem. We want to take our egg, try to keep it whole there. Oh, that looks nice. Another one right in there. And one more. I gotta say, I think those look better than the other ones that we saw. I don't know. Listen, I'm not the professional like Kay, but I think those look pretty good. Now we want to put them back in for about another 3 to 4 minutes until the yolks just start to set up a little bit around the outside edge, but you still want them runny in the center. There we have it. That looks absolutely gorgeous. I know they didn't come out looking exactly like Kay's. I can never get my stuff to come out looking like hers, but tell me, which one would you like to try? Okay, that was a short, simple, easy one for this episode of Check This Out. Thank you very much again for joining me. Hope to see you next time. Take care, be safe, and have a good one.